Pandya from the north end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pandya has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Dug that out well. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Pandya from the north end. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control and finds the boundary. A few moves made in the field.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Cuts that off well in the infield. Patel, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. Caught. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Was quick onto that in the infield. going with spin now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Well, cheeky, gets onto it early and sweeps that one away to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
On that nicely, good defence. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Yada from the north end. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Pads that away. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Great commitment. Nice solid defensive shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Yada from the north end. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Advanced down the wicket and lofted over cover. Brilliant shot. 6 more to the tally.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Fine inside edge, but safe. The keeper almost got there, and the ball tracks to the boundary.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Yadav from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. Yadav, 2 full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Yadav shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. On that nicely, good defence. Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Dug that out well.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Patel will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Patel from the south end. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings, was heading for something special. Good wicket to take at this stage.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Nice solid defensive shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Jadeja has been going really well here. Comes back on from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Nice shot, but straight to gully. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Shanaka staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Siraj, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
Some adjustments to the field.
Siraj from the south end.
Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around.
Edge, but it drops safely. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
A few moves made in the field.
Jeez, timed that well.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Fielding restrictions now in place. We'll need to bowl well to constrain the batters with fewer fielders allowed outside the circle. Right arm fast. Bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Bumrah with a huge appeal. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Too good. That is huge.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's just outrageous. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Smacks that away through the gap. Needs to be on target. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Bumrah from the north end. Big edge. The bowler looks really confident. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. India with a massive shout. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Needs a direct hit. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Siraj from the south end. Yadav coming into the attack from the south end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, but it drops safely. Yadav with a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Bumrah getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Just a touch short, and they're able to sweep that powerfully away to the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yada over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Yada has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A very defensive field, this.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Open the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yada to bowl the last over.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Tikshana ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. What a catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Dug that out well. Nice solid defensive shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. India are 4 for none. Going with pace now.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Straight to the fielder. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Edged. Needs to be on target. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. India, 17 for none. Beats the field with a great shot.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. He's got their tail up.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Eight runs added in that over. India are 25 for 1. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed. Drilled that one away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
A lovely shorter ball. Just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Shanaka, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Power and precision in that shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. On that nicely, good defence. Couldn't get it through the field. Out! What a screamer! And that's gone. Amazing catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Trouble. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Whacked away.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Was quick onto that in the infield. Tikshana will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Drilled that one away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four.
Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
Misses everything. Got that away nicely. A direct hit and this could be gone. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the field with a great shot. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. India a 91 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Big edge, where's that going?
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Wow, that's missed a lot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Nearly gets the edge. Tikshana with a great delivery there. Pandya ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Straight to the fielder. Trouble. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 106 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
They've gone up here. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Goes over the top with that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Tikshana from the south end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Tikshana with a huge appeal. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of a truly superb over. Takes an important wicket and doesn't concede a run. What more can you ask for? Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Trouble. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Time that perfectly.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
5 runs added in that over. India are 145 for 7.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end. The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat. Strayed maybe just a little onto the leg side, and that's just been dealt with through the onside. What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. Off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Edged it. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. India are 164 for 9.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
No. Terrible shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Cuts that off well in the infield. Trouble. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.
We're live this morning from the Oval. You join us for this test match between England and India. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and with the pitch looking as dry as it is, it would certainly favour batting first. I reckon there could be a lot of runs early on. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first. Personally, I think having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
The umpire signals we're ready to go. First ball of the innings, about to be bowled. Singh to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early on to make the batter's life difficult. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Might be worth a look.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. The right-on pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Nice, solid defensive shot. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over and none off it. Singh ready to start from the pavilion end. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Dug that out well. Quick onto that in the infield. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut through to the boundary for 4.
Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Singh with another quiet over. Been a good spell so far. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 3 more runs. England are 22 for none. Siraj ready to start from the Vauxhall end. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Couldn't get it through the field. Maiden over, well bowled. Nice, solid defensive shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Dug that out well. End of another stifling over, but they're still in search of that first breakthrough. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over and another tight over by the bowlers. Tough work out there for the two batters. Lovely shot. Head over the ball, nice and compact. That'll be 4.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Singh bowled a tidy line that over. Siraj ready to start from the Vauxhall end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Solid shot, going for 4.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
Run rate just dropping a fraction. The bowlers have found a nice rhythm the last few overs. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Through the gap, great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowlers are on top at the moment. Some good lines, variety in the deliveries have stifled the batters at this stage. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Times that shot to perfection.